What's up, Facebook, YouTube, Patreon? Well, I don't use Patreon anymore because that kind of getting paying out, but finally doing an update to my channel. And well, I got another cop car. I still got old boy sitting right yonder. I just had to reorient myself so that the sun wasn't shining like in the camera, because it's 6:23 right now and it's about to get dark. But anyway, I did a thing, because old boy, my 01, my original cop car, he got a few issues, and but he's on vacation right now. And the reason I call that one old boy is because in my past relationship, after I bought the second cop car, they were both extremely similar, except minor differences, like old boy's got a spotlight and sits a little lower, and old girl has, instead of the spotlight, she's got cruise control, the digital gauges, and why, I don't know, but they put twisters in the damn springs and raised it up a little bit. I done got used to driving it like that, so screw it. There's only like an inch or two. But anyway, of course I'm sitting there with the motor running because it's balls hot outside. And I got the AC on because the AC still works in old girl. But anyway, I call this one old girl because my last ex preferred to drive this one over old boy because of said cruise control. Now, problem. Gauge cluster is starting to fail. And the other day, it failed completely for miles, like from work to damn near home. 16 miles I had no gauges. And luckily I had the cruise control set, and there were vehicles around me for most of the trip. And had the cruise control set at just under the speed limit, just in case, because there's like 3 or 4 spots where state troopers just love to camp out between my job and my house. And yeah, the last thing I need right now is a speeding ticket. Alright. And trust me, day looking at this thing, it is a white Crown Victoria with the paint job needs a little attention. So it's very obviously retired, but they still be looking. Alright. Anyway, so I did a thing. Alright. First thing I did was went on advancedauto.com just to get a realistic price at what a new gauge cluster might cost, and apparently those aren't available. You have to get a remanufactured one for the 07. And oh boy, no, hell no, not this redneck. I looked at that price, $654 and some change before tax, before shipping, and without sending in the old one for a core. Ooh, hell no. And even if I did send the old one in for the core, it's still $350 something. Oh shit, no. Not when I can pay $100 in gas and go to pull aparts at some point in the near future and get a few trim pieces and other non-critical, basically cosmetic parts that I'd like to have. Get them there on the cheap and possibly get that while I'm there. But like I said, I like to save up reasons to go to the pull apart because it's damn near 100 miles one way Alright. And with gas prices like they are right now, old boy and old girl are tuned up for 97 octane. And if I run the cheap stuff in them for more than a couple tanks in a row, I get constant pings, pops, and ouch. I'm not. It's even though it's 460. Well, excuse me, 459 now for the 93. And even though occasionally I got to pour in octane booster, and very occasionally a fuel line or a fuel system cleaner, it's still worth it. Alright, versus potentially changing the motor. But anyway, this is getting a little long, so I'm gonna get into it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it and everything. So, of course, I'll pause it while I'm reading the instructions. But, yeah, it should be simple. Should just plug into the OBD. Alright. And, oh yeah, while I'm talking about those price numbers, this thing that I ordered was like $101 with shipping, if I remember right. And let me give a quick shout out to, what was his name? I'm gonna have to look up his name, or their name anyway. So, y'all bear with me for just a minute. I know it's Triple E something, but, alright, what was it? Crap. God dang. I just looked it up anyway. Let's see. Also, I had to get a new phone. So, yeah. Yeah, the one I'm videoing on got to wear like the crash apps just randomly. So, yeah, whatever. It's probably going to be my next gun video. Blow my phone up. I show you. I'll literally blow my phone up. But anyway, where's it at? New message. There we go. I'm in the eBay app. Oh, let me give a shout out to Triple E Kit Online on eBay, because I sent them this message the same day I ordered it, which was when. But I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, I'm gonna read my message real quick. I said, you may have already shipped my order, but if not, then I need you to please send it ASAP, because it was meant to replace my factory gauge cluster, which was beginning to fail intermittently just before I placed my order. As of today, my gauges have completely failed, putting me at serious risk of getting a speeding ticket, as there are usually multiple highway patrol units that camp out between my home and work. If it's already been shipped, I thank you. If not, then please hurry if possible. Thank you. Thank you again. And they replied, and where's the reply? Well, there it is. God dang it, come on now. Where is my reply? God dang. Oof. Well, where is it? What the hell? Stupid ass. Oh, there it is. I had to get into my email. Thanks for purchasing from us. Your order has been shipped out. Tracking number, whatever. And they expedited the crap out of it, because I ordered it. Oh, when did I order it? Crap. Come on. ordered it May 8th. I paid for it at like I don't remember what time, but it was pretty late because yeah, it was like close to midnight probably on May 8th. And today is 12th, I believe. Yep. So technically, 3 business days later, my package was waiting on me in old boy's driver's seat, which, I mean, they got on the ball with it, all right? Apparently they actually, sorry about that. Apparently they actually care about their customers, which is cool. And well, shout out to the USPS people for, well, to the mail carrier, which I don't know who it is in my area because I'm not home for the mail to run, but they actually followed my instructions to the letter. Even though technically I live next door to the delivery address, I don't have a mailbox yet. And I left them, they have an app. Alright, you can download it. It's USPS, what is it? USPS Mobile for informed delivery services. And under informed delivery, of course, you have to set up an account for that. And they verify your address by sending you a physical paper card with a verification code on it. And you go back on the website into your USPS account and punch in that code, and there you go. You can see all your mail, and you can see pictures of the envelopes. That are to be put in your mailbox that day. So if you just found out about this, you can thank me, because now you don't have to drive to the post office, or in some cases walk or take a bus or whatever to the post office to check your mail every day. Now you can do it on your cell phone or on your laptop or whatever. But anyway, in the app, they have a delivery instructions section. It says add delivery instructions, and it gives you, there must be 100 options, and none of them fit my case specifically. So I went down to garage or other, which is in one option for some reason, and I said driver's seat of white Ford Crown Victoria X police car. Now, I'm glad they actually followed my instructions. Thank you for that, because nobody was home. And with the price of this thing being on the label, they probably would have required a signature otherwise, or they'd have probably left it somewhere, and one of the dogs would have got it. And anyway, but on with the unboxing. Now, but actually, price ain't on the label. It usually is, but whatever. Highway lighter. What? I'm gonna be careful not to cut the label, because I might need it. This thing won't work. No, boy. Lighter. What? Now, supposedly, this is going to replace all my gauges just by plugging into the OBD computer. But if I just wanted a GPS speedometer, I got a freaking Garmin in the trunk of old boy. Alright? But I didn't want GPS speedometer. I wanted physical speedometer, like connected to the car. Because GPS, very cloudy, stormy, not happening to do. But this is what it is. OBD meter, smart product safety driving. Head up display. World in eyesight. Okay. Right. And the little bitty talker. But maybe it'll be, maybe to get the job done. Oh, let's see. No. Come on, her. Got the instruction pamphlet on top. And I got the big version. There is a little dial version, like a single dial that, like I said, is replacing my entire gauge cluster. So, yeah. I needed the big one, which I hope I'm able to see it when the sun's glaring on it. That would suck. Anyway. It's not so little. I mean, there's my big old mechanic hand for reference, but now I'd say the gauge is slightly, it's like maybe, well, the bezel of the gauge about the same size. It would fit kind of loose inside the OEM speedometer hole if there was an actual hole there, but the screen part is tiny. The screen looks like it's only like, for the round one, looks like it's only about 1.5 inches across. But maybe to get the job done. I mean, I hope it does. Because it's screwed otherwise. But set that right there. Which I'm glad it's not massive, because it's going to have to go on top of the dash, more than likely. Well, no, I'll put it on top of the dash. Because I started to put it on the steering column, but then I got thinking, if my gauges are actually working, then I won't have to use that for my primary gauge. But during times when they're not, that needs to be on. Plus, when I make my trip to pull parts again, I'm gonna investigate into getting an actual OEM gauge cluster. But inside the box, there's a nice length of wire which I hope I can finagle that around and get it plugged into. But let's see, set that up there. Double-sided tape. Gotcha. Looks like a trim popper. Might come in handy in other uses. But once I'll be parking my damn trim. And an Allen key. Well, in redneck land, that's an Allen wrench. All right. Well, a hex key, excuse me. But in redneck land, that's an Allen wrench. Alright. There's the dash. Let's see what else is in there. Got a little white box with all the tools in it. Need that. And a big back box. Big white box. I started saying big white box, but no. With the unit in it. Stick that back in there. Pretty Okay. I guess that's going to be a separate unboxing video. Also fused with this one because people like those for some damn reason. But anyway, while it was stopped, I read through the instructions, and they're very, very obviously translated from Chinese or some shit. But boy, oh my God, all that money them companies have, they can't hire someone with English as their first language. Like, come on, seriously. But anyway, and since the instructions call for it, and since it's cooled off a lot since that freaking fireball in the sky is hiding behind a tree right now, I shut the car off because you could barely hear me in the other video over the AC. I had it set to max, and I forgot how well those little tiny microphones pick up on that AC. But anyway, on with it. Oh. First thing you do, you shut your car off. And this applies to any car made after 1996, I think it's compatible with. You find your OBD port. Mine just happens to be right down here by my shin on the right side, in the middle of the dash, kind of. And you take this doohickey majigger here, and you stick him in there. Small side, you see how it's shaped with a smaller side on top. What do they call that? Crap, I can't remember. Anyway, not rectangle, but damn. Polyhedron or something like that. Anyway, I don't know. Shit. But I'm not going to tuck the wire into the trim because I mainly just want to see if it's going to work right. And of course, I'm going to road test it when I'm done. As long as my phone don't crash my camera app again. That's why you asked for me to get blowed up this weekend. Test me. Well, maybe next weekend. I'm about broke this weekend, but anyway. Blow my phone if I show you. Oh, anyway, let's do. Oh, what? Oh, where you at? Oh, there you are. Oh, boy. And something else this unit does, seeing as how it's taking up the OBD port, it scans your codes. Which is the other reason why I bought it. Well, actually, it's small and down, dummy. That's going to be an issue, but I can work with it. Because the wire is hanging out the bottom. That sucks. God dang it. Oh. I might get it plugged up one day. Oh, there we go. Oh, boy. Oh, buddy. Get in there. What do you... What? Get in there. Get your butt in there. Donko. Oh, crap. Let's see. Where am I going to put this? God dang. Yeah, I just... Let's see. I can't have it hanging down by my feet. I just wrap it around the steering wheel. Oh, well, steering column anyway. Take up some of the slack in the meantime. And I'll probably pin it up this weekend because I'm running a little short on time here. Oh, is that going to be enough? Hell no. Oh, crap. Well, at least maybe I won't kick it when I get in. Well, I love kicking the throttle, but I just don't want to kick this damn wire. That would be rough. Why is there a charging port? Oh my God, don't tell me you got to charge this sucker. It did not say nothing. Well, it does have a GPS function too, so if you got an older vehicle or a European junk that doesn't have OBD2 capability, you'll be, hey, it came on all by itself. Cool. But anyway, if you don't have one that's got OBD capability, like OBD2, then I imagine it's got an internal battery, but it's sort of useless to me. So yeah, whatever. But oh boy. And of course, everything's on default mode right now, and it actually looks pretty cool. I'll show it. I'll turn it around and show it to you in a minute. But get rid of that death stick. Why is there an Allen key? Oh, why? Why are you here? Why do you exist? I don't need you. Well, I might. Yeah, that's the Allen screws to tighten the adjustment thing right there, because apparently somebody might like to stick it on their windshield. God knows why, because no glue currently known to man, well, regular man anyway, actually permanently sticks to a windshield. I mean, Dad's truck that I inherited, he has glued that mirror on that windshield 417.9 times. All right, so I went ahead and followed the instructions and connected everything like it's supposed to be. Turn you in, I think I went over it my last little bit. I'm sorry about, it went from incredibly bright as damn to like pitch black, and so I had a phone call. But anyway, you start with your engine in the off position. You plug it up to the OBD reader down there in the floorboard, or up under the dash anyway. And then I wrap that wire around the steering column, temporarily. I'm eventually going to run it correctly and use the little tool, but not tonight. And I start tested it and set everything up according to the instructions. And even though they're very obviously translated from something else, it wasn't too bad. But see, there's 3 buttons. See if I can turn my flash on here. There we go. There's 3 buttons on top. If you're going to operate in GPS mode, the one on the left here turns it on, I believe, that one. But I'm operating in OBD mode because if I wanted just a GPS speedometer, I'd get the one out of the trunk of the old boy. But anyway, sorry about that. My memory got a little full. But I had to delete some apps. This is my old phone I'm filming this on, by the way. But let's go ahead and road test it. All right, start by turning the dome light off and turn the ignition on and start the car. There it goes. Now, over here on the left, at the bottom is your voltmeter and your water temperature gauge with the approximate time at the top. You can't set the minutes, but that's fine. It'd be all right. It even had the option to put the Ford oval in the middle. That was cool as shit, but I'll show you all that in a minute. Now, on the right is the main reason that I bought it. Okay, you got voltage, you got coolant, you got engine, what is that? I don't know what that is, something percent. External Fahrenheit is not 372 degrees. I hate to tell you, but okay. You got a drive distance, drive time, outside temperature, 78 degrees, GPS number, something that's 12, and then you got another tachometer here. But where is the fuel? It said it had a fuel gauge. But anyway, well, let's see, what is that? Sorry about the focus there, but oh, there's another water temperature gauge at the bottom of the speedometer there, or the tachometer, I mean. Compass in the middle, which probably has to be calibrated by driving around a little bit. But let's go through this stuff, see what we got. Now, I'm pressing the left button. That's cool. Oh. It switched to a different style of odometer, or not odometer, damn tachometer, which, that's pretty cool right there. That actually looks alright. But anyway, let's see what all settings it has there. I never did go through that. That's, yeah. But, oh, there's my fuel gauge. Oh, that's what that is. Oh, what? Where's my damn ashtray? There we are. Oh. Which, let's see what that gauge does as I rev it. I don't know if that's consumption or what, but anyway. Oh, and that's back to default, apparently. Cool. And it's also telling, let's see, that's the supposed engine temperature, 180 degrees. Whoa, boy. I don't know about that, but anyway, let's see. I'll go back to default because I like my temperature gauge to be, obvious, like right there where I can see it. Okay. Coolant. Hey, that's different a little bit. Oh, it ain't. Stupid. Engine load. That's what an engine L is. Engine load. Apparently, it's under 30% load right now. And when I revved it, it went up to like 40. And you can see the tachometer actively responding down there, which is cool as shit. But now I'm pressing the right button. And you get what's called a PID. But anyway, it's basically, looks like the same information, but maybe a little more. Then you get your turbo boost level, which is 7 bars for some reason, but I ain't got no boost on this shit. I wish I did, but I don't. There's your GPS information. Apparently I'm at 868 feet above sea level. Yeah. And a graph, acceleration 0 to 60 graph. And miles per hour with, I don't know what that is at the bottom, but anyway. And then a brake test, basically deceleration. And then back to the default. Now, pressing the middle button does nothing. Holding the middle button for 3 seconds brings you into all kind of fun settings. Now, I manually, well, it was default speed choice set to OBD, and then I manually set the speed warnings by pressing the right or left button to select it, or go down to it, and then pressing the OK button in the middle, and then changing it. But anyway, I'm not going to mess with that. If you want to back up to the previous menu, you press and hold the middle button, and you can adjust your settings, or your readings, I mean, but I'm not gonna do that. Don't need to. Fuel. Fuel unit. Why? What the hell? Oh boy. What the fuck? See, it's tweaking right now. Alright, you seen that? This is why I bought that. Because it just tweaked out on me. But anyway. Fuel unit. What is that? Liters. Up there it went. It died again. And it came back. But anyway. Kilometer, liter. Anyway, gas. Anyway. I'm not going to mess with any of that, really. What? Back your ass up. Oh. Time. But there, it tweaked again. It's gone again. This is exactly why I bought this thing. This is what I was talking about the time setting. You can only really set the hour and like 15 minutes or so. And your rest alarm for, I got mine maxed out at 8 hours because apparently it's defaulted to on for some stupid reason. But anyway, there that is. And let's see, back up one. Oh, alarms. My alarm switch is on. Speed alarm set to 85. RPM alarm set to 5700 because that's where my red line starts. Coolant alarm set to 120. Voltage alarm. If it drops below 10 volts, that means the alternator's out. Now I do not have very far to go on one of these. Oh. But let's see. Oil temp alarm. Oil pressure. Turbo alarm. Fuel pressure. EGT alarm. I don't know what an EGT is, but okay. Oh, back up. System. I gotta get rid of this cigarette. Oh. Excuse me for a minute. You got your brightness settings. Contrast. I didn't really mess with any of that. I did, however, switch the unit from metric to American. Alright. It's set to miles. Which, coming from China, is set to metric as a default, obviously. And there's where you set your turbo, if you have it. Your OBD switch on. Power on is set to 0.5 volts, so basically as soon as I turn the switch on. Power off is mode 0, which is 0 volts, I guess. Turn off, or actually, it turns off when it gets down to 13.2 volts. But, yeah. Cleared diagnostic trouble code. Okay. I thought it read the codes, but apparently not. But, anyway, I have a code reader, so I'm not really worried about that. Factory set. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that. And the rest of these are the PIDs, but quest mode, I really don't know what that is. And the request rates is, I'm guessing, how often it requests information from the computer. And I want it instant response, so I set it as low as it could go. And I'm going to experiment with that. I might have to set it higher. And there's the emblem setting. I set it for Ford. Because I'm in a Ford Crown Vic. But anyway, speed. Speed choice, OBD. Yep. Back to the, made a full lap in the settings, apparently. But, anyway, let's, I'm dying because it's so damn hot in here, but I'm sorry. I gotta turn on some AC. I'm sweating like hell, but here we go. Well, turn that down a little bit. There we go. All right. But anyway, I know what that EXT is. It's exhaust temperature. Damn near 1,000 degrees apparently, which I didn't even know I had a temperature sensor on the motor. But anyway, I was just about to put it in gear when apparently my memory got full. So yeah, But anyway, oh, so far I like this thing, but no way to check and see if the speedometer is actually accurate, because my gauges just completely died. Like, they're done, apparently. You see the everybody warning light, and that's it. Which is fine. I'm fine with a dark dash, but okay. Anyway, as long as the damn car don't burn down, well, I'm fine. But oh, let's see. Turn on some. Well, first turn on some damn lighter where I can relight my cigarette again. There we go. Now, and take this thing for a little road test. All right, got car in reverse. You can see the engine load increased. Oh, and back up. Come on. Thank you. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the? I don't want to go. Well, I guess. Anyway, turn this way a little bit. Oh, I usually pull into my driveway, and I partially turned around a while ago because of the sun. And no, I'm not really worried about traffic right now because it's pretty late at night. But anyway, what? Oh, off in the hole we go. Backwards. Alrighty. Now, get on down the road a little bit. Oh, let's see. That way, Apparently. Hey, my gauges came back on. Cool. Oh. But, let's see here. Get to a spot where I can. And we'll see if the... Oh, shit. There they went. And they're back. See what I mean? But we'll set my cruise on just about 40. And I think it's on. I'm not sure if it actually turned on. Nope. Oh, boy. It did not turn on. Oh. Oh, that's nice. But, God dang it. Trying to see how accurate the speedometer is compared to my manual gauges here. But, or analog gauges anyway. But, let's see. Oh. Apparently I got this thing just in time. But, oh. Anyway. Oh, boy. And no, I'm not actually watching that, really. What the hell? Not very closely. And the gauges are back. Set, bitch. There we go. Got it. Oh. I got it set at pretty close to 40. But let's see if the cruise will actually work without the gauges being on. Yep. It's pretty close. Cool. But anyway, there's a stop sign down here somewhere. And they're back. This is exactly why I bought the damn thing. It wasn't that bad. I mean, they died and stayed dead for a while, but oh boy. That's not good when you live in bear country. Yeah, Smokey Bear hiding behind every curve sometimes. But down here at the stop sign, which is not very far, I promise you very much. There it is. All right. Let's see what that graph does. Oh. 0 to 60 graph. I'm probably gonna have to wind it down. Oh. Because, again, this is my old cell phone. It's running on internal memory only, so, yeah. Anyway. Oh, boy. Get it on the graph. All right. There it is. All right. 0 to 60. And I'm fixing to flow it here in just a second. So I get myself situated. See what it do. And I'm going to turn the AC off, you know, just to do it. But anyway, here we go. Oh, God dang. Button. Oh, there it went. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Go down here and turn around somewhere. 11.2 seconds. What the fuck? Goddamn. Oh. Of course, I heard it skeet a little bit and I let off of it, but, you know. But that's what it does. That's pretty cool. But, anyway, it's been a long video. So, y'all take it easy. Have fun. And please do be safe. Okay. I'll see y'all later.